Two human rights organizations, the Spokane County Human Rights Task Force and the City of Spokane's Human Rights Commission, are collaborating to identify, recognize, and celebrate human rights champions in the Spokane area. What you're about to see are those people or organizations that have been identified as fearless leaders in the Spokane area, being surprised with their 2020 Human Rights Champion Award. We'd like to thank No Lie Brewing Company for its financial contribution to this project.
Dorothy has been there for the community from the get-go, helping the Marshallese families navigating the system so that they can get the unemployment benefits, getting access to health care, and also dealing with other challenges that COVID pandemic have brought to our Marshallese community.
She's very busy. She's very busy with the job that she does for the school district and also the job that she does just helping her community members navigate those systems that are very difficult to understand, even for us who may have lived here for a very long time.
I started doing volunteer work because I first came here and I was registering my kids at a school. And I met a couple families from Marshall Island that were having a hard time processing the registration process. They couldn't understand filling up the application and understanding what the lady in the front desk was telling them to do. There's so many things that Marshallese people are not qualified for, and they don't have even access to, for example, like health insurance.
AGPA promotes higher education. AGPA helps with business recognition in the community, and AGPA also celebrates a lot of cultural events that are very important to us and our Hispanic community. The reason why I feel and think that I got connected with AGPA, it's because education is very, very difficult to afford. And a lot of our Hispanic parents work very, very hard to make the minimum wage and sometimes do not have the opportunity to pay for the education for the students. That includes my family, myself, and my parents. So that is one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about the scholarships that we offer. How do we do this? We are being supported by businesses in the community, partners, individuals. We have a huge fundraiser in February, usually where we have the mariachi from Las Aguilas from Eastern Washington that come, other performances, wine and beer tasting, usually a Mexican dinner by De Leon's. And that is typically what the tickets include, a little bit of dancing for the night. And all of that goes towards the scholarships of the students of our community. Following that event, we get prepared to celebrate our Hispanic students that graduate from high school, university, college, and we have a ceremony for them in May usually where we present also the scholarship recipients.
Scar was present in the courtroom. Scar showed up to that trial every day. Someone was in that courtroom every day. The criminal justice system knew that we were watching, and we received a what we believe is a just verdict, a guilty verdict for the killing of a baby. But without the Bushnell incident, Scar wouldn't have been in existence. So it's just funny. Again, the providence of God, how pieces fit, and the Maxey Center is right at the hub of that. So, yeah. We envision this to be sort of like a Black Wall Street, where all businesses are situated here, sort of like the Perry District. Pizza parlors, mailboxes, just whatever business along this Fifth Avenue corridor, anchored by Maxi Center on this end, the MLK Center on that end, just the hub of black activity here on Fifth Avenue. That's what's coming. Might be 10 years down the road, and by that time, there'll be a new generation of leaders, but we're working on it.
With Standing Rock, people ask me what made me go there. I just thought, I have some time. I've been reading about Standing Rock, and I don't know. I've told a couple people it reminds me of the Rolling Stones lyric that, wild horses couldn't keep me away. We were there for the cause to support the Lakota people and abide by their customs, their traditions while there, but also to really support the indigenous-led movement to protect the water in sacred sites. So it was a unique experience, and it changed my life, really. For me, as an enrolled member of a tribe and looking at that I've gotten a good result on, those are the cases I'm most proud of, and it's because of my background that I'm aware of those issues, and I think that's also what has driven me with a passion to stay involved with the Native American boards that I'm on. It's also, again, a reason for more Native American attorneys, for more Black attorneys, for more Asian attorneys, for more Hispanic attorneys, because they have a voice that and a passion for similar work, and I'm looking forward to the day when it's not so unusual for someone like me to walk into Spokane County Superior Court and be the only Native American attorney in the courthouse.
Our whole goal is to support people in poverty through agencies, direct service providers in the community. Also to try and build power amongst marginalized people. We say we judge ourselves not by the amount of money we give away, but by how much power we give away versus accumulate. So that's a part of our decision making. And one of the ways that we help build power is we do fiscal sponsorships for startups so that we can be a net add in the community. New organizations who we really need in this community can come in and start up and thrive without having to go through all the things that you do when you first start a foundation. We can be there as their support. It's fulfilling for us, but hopefully what it does is just provide people with a dream. People, they have their own dream of things they want to do in the community. What better way can we get our fulfillment than helping them do that? We have the easy part. The hard part is when the people we fund are stepping into the arena and actually filling the voids that need to be filled. That's what we honor.
You learn what you don't know, and you don't even know that you don't know until you get in there and you're sort of treading water up to your nose and going, wow, I didn't know that. So it's been all about that. The exciting thing about that, though, is that we have this wealth of information that we're gathering that we can then pass on to our community, because this is information that we don't have, and we don't get, and we don't know, and now we do. And so hopefully it'll be easier, that much easier for whoever comes behind us, and I think that's the whole point. I really care about this community, Spokane in general, but Black people in particular. I really care about my community, and I want to use whatever benefits that I've been given from life to give it back and pass it on. That's what I hope to do. So if that makes me all those things, all right, but I don't think about that.
You saw the need.
Yeah, I saw the need and did whatever I could do with whatever skills I've been given to address it. And that's what I think that's what you do. At least that's what I've been taught to do. So, yeah.
The mission of the Spokane County Human Rights Task Force is to guard and advance human rights in order to create a region where all people feel welcome, safe, and valued. The City of Spokane's Human Rights Commission advises and makes recommendations to the City Council regarding issues related to human rights and unjust discrimination and the implementation of programs consistent with the need of all residents of the City of Spokane. And please, don't forget the Hate Report Project here in Spokane. See it, report it. ReportHateBias.org.